Welcome to the University of Ibadan, Nigeria's first and one of West Africa's oldest. Today, we'll be exploring the UI Zoo. You should be more afraid of this one than that one.
Yes, no.
A place where families have been gathering together for many years to see wildlife in person. Come with me.
Alpha, hello, how are you?
Alpha. Alpha.
Oh my God!
So this is what?
A spore winged goose. Assuming it's spreading its wing, you see the spore there.
Okay.
Yeah. The spore is used for their defense mechanisms, especially when they're on heat. They use it to defend themselves. They are usually toxic for human being. Human being can consume them.
So you can't eat this stuff?
You can't eat it, yeah. So here we have the mala duck. We call it foreign dogs too. Over there is the male mala duck. In the bird colony, the males are always more beautiful than the females. Because the males possess different colors. They are always in different colors. But the female are just one color. Okay.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Just one color. So over there is the mala duck, is the male mala duck. They are foreign birds in the sense that they actually lay their eggs, but they don't hatch them. They take them to the, what's it called?
Hatchery.
Yeah. So here we have the white geese. White geese signifies loyalty. And these birds, they are loyal to their birds, to their young ones, and loyal to their partner. They tend to have one partner till their lifetime. Just one partner. And even when their partner dies, they tend to mourn their partners for months before moving to other partner.
Wow.
Yeah. So here we have the Muscovy duck. They are the duck we all know around. They are very, very common. They lay their eggs and they hatch them by themselves. Yeah.
They taste good too.
Yeah, they're very, very sweet. So we differentiate the male and the female. The male are always bigger than the female, as you can see. And the patches on their faces, the male possess more patches and more reddish patches compared to the female. So the male and the female.
It's obvious.
Yes. So here we have an owl. They are nocturnal animal. I don't think you can get the
nocturnal. They don't sleep, right?
They don't sleep.
It's a vulture.
This guy.
So now cage vulture.
Yeah. It's a very, very dangerous and deadly animal. They eat anything that comes their way. Name it, anything. And we also call them the cleaners in the ecosystem because they help to clean the environment in the sense that they tend to eat dead stuff to avoid disease being spread. So
that means they are not edible?
No.
I don't think so.
I've never heard of somebody eating a vulture.
No.
Except we want to.
This thing look like pelican.
Yeah, it's a pelican. So there we have the brown pelican, and over there we have the white pelican. The white pelican is more bigger than
the brown
pelican.
So which is the female, which is the male?
I will say they are both male because their colors are beautiful.
So pelican, they always carrying picking for inside the mouth.
We have the patterns monkey. We call them patterns monkey or woozle monkey or military monkey. Yes.
That give me gel.
They can run very, very fast. They can run very fast. They can cover about 55 kilometers in an hour.
Patterns monkey, come now.
Yes. So they run very, very fast. Over here is the female patterns monkey, and there is the male patterns monkey. I don't know if you can notice the balls than the blue balls. Yes.
Patterns monkey, come give me high five.
There's a Yoruba saying that says,
give me your hand.
This is actually where they get the Ekpon blue from.
Actually, Nile crocodile is the second to the biggest crocodile. And saltwater crocodile is the biggest. And one thing about them is that crocodiles are reptiles, but semi-aquatic reptiles. You understand? Reptiles that live both on land and in water. But despite the fact that crocodile lives in water, do we know that they cannot breathe inside water? Because their respiratory organ is lungs, not gills. That's why I see every crocodile raises their nostrils above water level just to breathe. You understand? They need water for just two reasons. To radiate the body temperature because they have no sweat gland. They have no sweat pore. They are cold-blooded animal. And whenever the body gets hot, they need to go inside the water to radiate the body temperature. Another reason is they need water so that they can hide themselves. It's just basically for hiding. And crocodiles can live up to like 100 years in captivity, less in the wild. Are we good? Do we have any question?
So basically, they're better here than in the wild.
Yeah, because I do tell people that wildness is about the survival of the fittest. They can be predator and at the same time be prey. They can hunt or be hunted. Here there is food, there is care, there is proper medical attention. I personally work in the lab, so there is a full. We have full attention. They have full attention in here more than in the wild. So this particular one is a rock python.
Who talk say they run from snake?
All together. So that's an African rock python.
Now this guy is saying run from snake, which they that.
And one thing about python is that pythons are non-venomous snake. They have no venom. But they are constrictors, just like this. These are the constrict. Then after constricting, you see them swallow. They strangle, then after strangling, then they swallow. Pythons basically majorly lives up like 30 years in captivity, less in the wild. And this particular one is big enough to swallow at least 3-month-old baby. Anything that we feed on that affects us is poison. It's poisonous. But anything that feeds on us that affects us and doesn't affect them is venom. Venom can be poisonous, but poison can be venomous. Do we understand? Are we good? They are pythons. They are pythons. Let's work together.
And let me guess, they got this from Nigeria, right? They got
We have African pythons. We have a lot of them.
So these
in our
big
area.
things stay in the wild here.
Of course. I think African rock python is actually the third largest snake. Let me say in Africa. And I'm sure we know the difference between tortoise and tortoise.
Not really.
Tortoise is an aquatic animal. Tortoise, terrestrial animal.
Okay.
This one lives in water and tortoise lives on land. And these ones can live up to like 45 years in captivity, while tortoise can live up to like 300 to 500 years in captivity. 300 to 500 years. Tortoise is one of the animals with the most longest lifespan. These ones are called monitor lizards. Yeah. Actually, monitor lizards are venomous. They are venomous, but their venom does not affect human beings.
That means they are not poisonous.
They are poisonous. Venom can be poisonous, but poison can be venomous. Don't forget, yeah. So they are venomous, but their venom does not affect human being. Affects other animals. And they use their tail for both attacking and defensive mechanism. You see them fight. This is a mud turtle, just like the soft shell turtle, but the difference is just that one has the soft shell, and this one has a hard shell. So this one is hard mud turtle. And this is the only venomous snake we have in here now, which is a common cobra.
It's not common. Don't call the cobra common.
Yeah, but this we have different types of cobra. We have spitting cobras, but this one is common cobra. And one thing about this common cobra is that the chance of surviving their venom is just 50%. They don't release their venom anyhow. They ration their venom and release the amount of venom that will affect their prey. You know, if the prey is as big as elephant, they know the amount of venom to affect elephant. And if the prey is as little as rat, they know the amount of venom to affect. They are not. I did tell people that baby snakes are the ones we should be scared of the most. They don't. I do say they don't have sense. They just release the venom and they don't ration the venom at all. And you have two types of snake bites. There's a dry bite. There's a wet bite. Dry bite. Most of the times, whenever snakes bite human being, they don't release venom.
So they just bite and.
But you know, pain is illusion. Once you have the mindset of you just feel, but it's just a dry bite. Not all bites are venomous bites. Do we understand?
Yeah.
How good? Cool. Okay, let's make it much more fun. This particular monkey is called mangabe monkey, and mangabe monkey are very sensitive, and they feel threatened by their own gender in human being. Should I recapitulate? They are very sensitive and they feel threatened by their own gender in human. So male feel threatened by male and female feel threatened by female. And they menstruate 3 to 4 days in a month just like female human being. Apart from this monkey, all primates menstruate. And apart from the primates, dog also menstruate. I don't know if you have a dog at home. There's something called eat period every month. You see the blood stain. Now let me put my pressure. Come closer, sir. You're just holding me.
I should cross the barrier.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oi. Do you observe the monkey is not reacting, Abby? Right? You can go. Oyin is kind of sick. Assuming Oyin is in its right state, he will have jumped up over there and jump at you. That's how they react. Whenever they see female human being, you see them attack. Assuming they are male, they will have attacked male human being, but they are female, always trying to attack female human being. The monkeys kind of, I've observed that since like 2 or 3 days. The body movement and everything is kind of slow. No? So this one is green monkey, and green monkey are mostly kept as pets. See, look at the reaction. Look at the reaction. Now look at this. Look at that. Can you see that it's menstruating? Look at that. Yeah. Come, bro. You're just holding me.
The same red patch.
Now, do you observe the monkey is not reacting? Right? Look at that. So can you see the blood stain? So they menstruate too. Are we good? Yeah. Yeah, they do that. So like I was saying, these ones are mostly kept as pets. And they have no issue with nobody. The only issue they have is if we delay their food and they feel threatened. Or let's say, for instance, if you are the one rearing this monkey and I came to your house unannounced, they can attack me. They are territorial. Do we understand? Now this one is Mona monkey, and Mona monkey is the highest climbing monkey, and their feeding system is patriarchy. The father eats first, then the son, before the mother and the daughter.
Sounds familiar.
In Africa.
You understand? So their feeding system is patriarchy. So they live up to like 30 years in captivity, less in the world. You know, we have hierarchy, we have patriarchy, we have matriarchy. Hierarchy is like from the young to old. Patriarchy is, male. Matriarchy, the females. Do you understand? So their own feeding system is patriarchy.
Yeah, from what I've learned today, it seems like every animal lives longer in captivity.
Yeah, almost all animals. I said it earlier. Now, I was saying something now that is kind of sick. I'm going to report to the doctor immediately now.
Yeah.
Now, let's imagine this guy falls sick in the wild. It automatically becomes food
For the
others. Are we together, please? Now, these two are chimpanzee. And chimpanzees actually has 98% human genetic similarities. Yeah. It's actually 98.5 to 98.7. The remaining percent is just the brain that stops them from talking. Assuming they can talk, there will be no difference between human being and chimpanzee. And they have 5 to 6 times human power. 5 to 6 times human power. I don't have anything to give you. So this particular one is the female chimpanzee, and male chimpanzees are always twice the size of the female. And the menstruators are female human beings.
This little chimp has 4 times the power of a human being.
6
times.
So
what about a silverback gorilla? You know that nonsense they were doing on the internet?
They want to waste those men. Why we want to go
50 versus 1.
Oh, it's even 100 versus 1. They are just going to waste them.
Oh, okay.
So gorilla is just going to use one person.
The humans have no chance.
No chance.
I have 6 times my strength.
6 times human power.
That's what I'm saying. I'm human. I'm strength 6 times.
Yeah.
You want to?
So they live up like 70 years in captivity, less in the wild. Do we understand? Chimpanzees can be friendly depending on how you relate to them, but white animal will always be white animal.
Oh, can I touch this animal that's stretching? I just want
You
to
can't. I won't even advise you to touch it.
But it's reaching now.
You don't reach.
See, don't let us go there. Patterns monkey is the father of all monkeys and one of the most beautiful monkeys. And at the same time, they are the fastest. They cover 55 kilometers per hour. The fastest land monkey. Do you understand? So they are the first generational monkey. So you back on them. I don't know if you understand Yoruba to some extent. You back on them Ijimere. Baba Obo. That's it. One Ijimere shog you go. Kuma Bagu Yaladi. So it is called Ijimere in Yoruba. They are the father of all monkeys. Are we good? Cool. Then this is a baboon. Baboon actually has almost 10 times human power. 10 times. And they kill through detachment, removal and breaking of bone.
I feel like saying that we weak pass for this.
But waiting day between man and the difference between man and animal, we say mind and brain. I mean, we no talk say brain. Chimpanzee say get brain pass from human being, but now mind, no be joke. Now, like I was saying, they have almost 10 times human power and they kill through detachment, removal and breaking of bones. And a very sad fact about these animals is that they rape female human being. So that's a very sad fact about them. They rape female human being. Now, if you observe their bottom, Baba, Oyimabo. Oh my dear, look. Yes. I want you to, yeah, do you observe the bottom, please? Can you see the bottom? Then you observe they have a flat and shiny bottom. Are we together, please? They use their bottom to break coconuts. Now imagine them using their bottom to break coconuts. If they catch human skull
one time,
they will break it off with no stress. You are going to read about before, but there is a song that we do sing back then in Yoruba. Akiti lole jao, ija lele. These are all called Akiti in Yoruba. Even within themselves, within their colony, they organize wrestling competitions just to know who the boss is in the colony. Yoruba man ko say think back kata. Lower Akiti. So they live up like 30 years in captivity, less in the wild. So this is another green monkey. Like the one I show us over there that they are mostly kept as pets. So this is another one. Are we good? Now let's talk about the warthogs. Warthogs are very destructive and their first attack is the neck cap. Once they break the neck cap, then they start feeding on the person. Immediately. They are omnivorous animals. They feed on anything that comes their way. Anything. When you go imadu. There's a saying in Yoruba that imadu. They are very destructive. Very destructive. Now, if you observe this animal, you observe they have tusks. Look at that one inside. They use their tusks to blow the ground, feed on dead bodies, and all. They are very crazy animal. So that's Pumbaa. I'm sure you've seen the movie Lion King. That's Pumbaa and Lion King. And we also know this trend on TikTok. Kasongo, yeah. Are we good? Do you have any question, please? Okay. Okay, so we have the jackal in there. And jackals are very small and restless animal. And apart from being a restless animal, they have a very sharp teeth and a very strong jaw. Anything they bite is always very hard to get it away from their mouth. Are we together, please? And another very sad fact about them is that they have an offensive body odor. So that's their size. And they live up to like 16 years to 20 years in captivity, less in the wild. Jackals are restless animals. Restless. You see them, roam around, being restless. Are we good? Do you have any question about this animal? So let's talk about the hyena. And this one is hyena, and actually you have 3 types of hyena. The spotted hyena, the striped hyena, then the black or brown hyena. So when looking at this one, you can see the spots all over the body, right? Hyenas are scavengers. Scavengers are animals that feed on carcass, dead things. But in some cases where there's no carcass, you see them hunt. And their hunting strategy is crazy. As for them, they feed on their prey alive. They are bullies. They torture their own prey to death. They are not like the lions. The lions will have to kill their prey, suck the blood before eating. But so these ones, they feed on their prey alive. That's even if they want to hunt, because they are basically scavengers. Now, if you observe this animal again, you observe it has a short end limb, a short back leg. Hyenas cannot jump due to the short end limb, and that's a very great disadvantage to their hunting skill. Are you getting that, please? So hyena is one of the animals with the most strongest bite force, a very strong jaw. They eat both the bone and the flesh. Okay. Yoruba people call them ikoko. Are we getting this, please? Do you have any question about this one?
They laugh in real life or something?
Now, about this laugh, I do tell people that I not give the sound laugh, but they are not laughing. Okay. That's the point. They are giving the sound laugh, but they are not laughing. Yeah. I want to destroy. You understand that kind of? If you come near me, I'm. Erika. Somebody mentioned a statement earlier. He said we have another one inside. I'm actually expecting a question
from that one inside.
Yeah.
That one is dangerous, Abi.
Dangerous, Abi the male.
God bless you, sir. The question is, why are they not together? Abi? Now let me prove it. Let me tell us something about animals. Animals generally, not even wild animals now. Animals generally are very territorial. the female was in there before, and we have the male here. Then we actually thought of, bringing them together. No, yeah. We actually thought of bringing them together. But before you introduce two wild animals together, you have to keep them as neighbors. Let them stare at each other, let them understand, let them communicate. Because if you introduce two wild animals together, they will fight. And they mostly fight
till death.
And there's nobody, see, I don't want to know within that person. There's nobody to go in to separate two wild animals. Nobody feel enter dog with the fight self. Talk less of hyenas. I said you have 3 types of hyena, right? Are we together, please? Yes. I said you have 3 types of hyena. The spotted, the striped, then the black or brown hyena. So, me looking at this one, you can see the stripe all over the body. They have the same characteristics with the spotted. But the only difference is just that one has spots and these ones are striped. And these ones have more fur. You know what I mean by fur? More hair than those ones. That's just the difference. They have the same characteristics. And these ones have more bite force than these ones. Striped hyenas are they are mainly scavengers. They hardly hunt. These ones still hunt to some extent. Do you understand? But they are both dangerous.
So from your research, right, do you think human beings have the same territorial characteristics?
No. Everybody is different.
Okay.
Everybody is different. Our temperament is different from each other. There are some things that they will do to me and I will take it like, well, if they try to that person can destroy.
Sorry, they are kept together. Can they feed on each other?
They are not cannibalists. The crocodiles are the cannibalists. Crocodiles feed on each other. Birds feed on each other. So they are feed exactly. But these ones are not cannibalists. How good? That's the lion and the lioness is in there. The lioness. Actually, lioness are the ones that hunt for the family. Are we together, please? Lioness are the ones that hunt for the family. Lions just to save their energy for sex and guidance. So they protect the pride and well-being. And these 2 big cats are still very young. Very young. This my friend is just 3 years plus. And this girl is 2 years plus. They are just well fed. Now let me give a point to prove my point. If you observe this guy, you observe the mane is not fully out. The mane is just green. Talk less of getting dark.
Yeah, it's not yet dark.
So they are still young. And their lifespan is just 15 years. They live up like 15 to 20 years in captivity, less in the wild. Alright, so we have the fastest land bird in here. They cover 70 kilometers per hour. 70. And a kick from ostrich will lead anybody to hospital. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. Now, we observe them, you observe they have wings, but the wings are tiny. And mathematically, the tiny wings cannot carry the whole body. So they are flightless, but they cannot fly. And they lay a very big egg. And the shell of the egg is so hard to the point that it can be used for calabash. I'm talking about the shell now. Now, this is the color for female. That one over there. And this one is the color for male. So in animal, generally, the male ones are the most beautiful ones. That's sexual dimorphism. Now, look at that. That is called ostrich dancing. They do that for courtship behavior. Do you know that peacock brag for courtship behavior? So the ostrich dance for courtship behavior. That's it. If you observe, this one is turning to black. Neck is turning to pink. That shows a sign of maturity. The leg is turning to pink too. They are born with this color. So as time goes on, the male changes to like black. Yeah.
Oh, these ones are young.
Still very young. With that girl too. It's an African civet cat.
Cat.
Yeah. Please let's come together, please.
Cat.
African civet.
And he also looks like a weasel too.
He looks like a weasel. Yeah, he's a weasel.
You back on them get the abieta. 1 year now let me give us an interesting fact about this animal. Their poop is used for the most expensive coffee in the world, especially Ethiopia. What happened is the white men feed them with the coffee bean, and the coffee bean got processed in them, get fermented in them, and they put it out. They know the way they do it actually. And their urine is also used for fragrance, perfume. Although the smell of the urine is not nice, but the main uses of the urine in deodorant is for durability, for longevity. Torí ẹni Yorùbá ṣe máa sọ pé ẹ̀ta ló kọ́kọ́ ń tà kọ́mọ ẹranko ní gbómi tó tà. Are we together?
We are following.
That's a giraffe. And giraffe is actually a friendly animal, very friendly, very friendly. But whenever they feel threatened, they are not dangerous, but they are deadly. Because a kick from giraffe is 6 feet under the ground. This particular giraffe is a growing giraffe. An adult giraffe will be 2 times taller than this one, to the point that they will be able to eat conveniently from this tree. Ajata is just around the age of 13-14 years, and the full one is up to like 27-30 years. Now, let me give us interesting fact about giraffe. Not two giraffe have the same body print, body pattern, just like human being. Not human being have the same fingerprint, thumbprint. And their tongue is up to 28 centimeters long, which serves as their hand. So they majorly use that tongue for browsing, to pull leaves. They are browsers, not grazers. The horse, camels, goats are grazers. The graze. For these ones, they browse. This is a tongue to like pull leaves from the tree. Do you understand? Giraffes are very cool and very friendly. But if they feel over-threatened, na big wahala. See, very, very big problem. That's if they feel over-threatened. And do you know that giraffe mostly sleep while standing? Alright, that's a camel. And camels can drink a lot of water. And despite the fact that they can drink a lot of water, they can stay weeks and months without drinking water. That's why they are mostly used in the desert. And this particular camel is just the hump camel. There are some with double hump. And their hump serves as a reservoir for fat, not water and food. People believe it's water and food, but the hump serves as a reservoir for fat. So they break down the fat as a source of energy whenever there is no food and water. Do we understand? Camels are very cool, but if they feel over-threatened, a bat from camel can remove the skull. That's if they feel over-threatened. But they are very cool. What do you say?
All those rams are for us.
I was actually expecting a question from this.
Yeah, what are they doing here?
That's the question. Why do we have goat and sheep in the zoo? Zoos are mostly for wild animals. So why do we have them? These ones are food for the lions. So that's the crowned crane over there. And these small ones are called whistling dogs.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you.
Why are the peacocks? Why are they caged, if I may ask? Why are they not roaming freely?
Well, the garden can give a response to that actually.
Oh,
because you can domesticate peacock without caging them.
Yes.
But they know they have their reason for doing that. So I don't really fear. So in here we have the red river hog. Just like the wart hogs, they have the same characteristics with the wart hogs. Are we together, please? Yeah. I think this is the real Pumbaa in Lion King, right?
And there you have it, guys. The University of Ibadan Zoological Gardens. A space where learning meets adventure, where families, friends, and nature lovers come together to explore the beauty of the wildlife up close. Whether you're visiting for fun, education, or just a breath of fresh air, the UI Zoo has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this tour, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.